Welcome once again to Sunday afternoon at home, where we'll be doing some board gaming shenanigans. So first things first, let's get to the right scene. Oh, please don't make a scene. Oh, I always make a scene. There we go. It should be loading Grifting the Land, where we will play some grifting whilst landing. And maybe even we'll land whilst grifting. Difficult to know if that's possible. I suppose arguably if you're doing a grift in a plane, then yes, you probably could. You would grift then land. Welcome to the Griftlands Early Access. Yes, we know. I'm not entirely sure what the daily challenges are, but oh well. We'll continue with our boy Smith. The inheritance day 2, 20%. Yes, we will have a go. See what happens. I can't fully remember what the fuck we were supposed to be doing. Okay, deal with Cash, Hanby, Cocky, Cambury. Are you any of those? No, you are not. So precisely where was I supposed to go? Any one of the big shinies, I suppose. Yeah, pretty much. Although having said that, yeah, I should technically be there, but maybe something interfered. I can't remember. I think towards the end of last week's session of Griftlands, I had pretty much stopped paying attention, which is not the most convenient of choices. Right, so one would assume that's Hamby. So yeah, okay, Grumph. Are you? Yes, no, his name is genuinely Grumph. I thought I'd mistaken it, but no, his name is genuinely Grumph. Let's deal with him. You want something, Pearl Sucker? Just trying to put two and two together. Taking me longer than I'd like, if I'm honest. Let me help you out. The answer is 4. Yeah, it is. Okay, so how he did the job. So I can't remember precisely. I mean, it's all well and good having. Oh, there we go. It's there. So yeah, need you to clean up after some messy business dealings. Okay, fair enough. Convince Hanby that Antoinette has more work for him. Or they're exactly the same suggestions. I could just straight up attack him. That seems unreasonable. Or I could ask about Antoinette to try and get more information. What's with the back now, bud? Ah, so Antoinette sent you, did she? Seems she's smart enough to know when the dagger's pointing in her direction. You're an assassin then, huh? Did you kill her dinner guest? Maybe. But tell Antoinette the best protection she can hope for is to pay me to stay away and stay quiet. Ooh. Okay, so that one's kind of... That one feels more like it's a trick. Because if you say, you know, how did you do the job? If he didn't do the job. But, I mean, I don't know, is the honest truth. I mean, just a straight up attacking him would work, I suppose. Just attack. But I'm usually slightly better at the negotiation side of things in this game. I don't know precisely why, I just seem to be better at it. I'll have him ask that you actually killed her guest. She wants to know how you did it. No, she doesn't. She wants to know as little as possible. You, on the other hand, are the one who's interested. Can you blame a guy for tantalizing info? Yes, it is. Hey, bitch. Fuck you. Okay, that's concerning and alarming, but that's for deal. Okay, well, that's not too bad, because, I mean, that dies at the end of the turn anyway. Which means, I suppose, I'll end up defaulting to having those, but still. Okay, gain 2 renowned and draw a card. I think that's probably the best starter position I could do. Right, the renown sort of came in. Let's see. So apply free composure. That would allow me full defense, but I do feel like... Yeah, okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do. Just in case something spectacular comes up, we'll do this one first and then hope I can remove that, although I don't know. Yeah, I think that's sticking around, so we'll try it. No, that's a shame. Bravado I'm not interested in, so no, we'll default to using composure to try and defend myself. Defend everything that I have. As I say, I wasn't too fussed about him attacking that other argument because it didn't make much difference. Okay, that's not a terrible choice, but I suppose currently the stacks are 1. It would seem, yeah. I'm not sure what that 0 means because the stacks itself is 1, so I don't know where the 0 comes from. But we'll, oh well, never mind. So he's actually not doing any damage to me, so I should probably. But yeah, I think if we gain 2 renown, that what's that one? Noah guy. Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, that's the negative of that. It's fine. And now if I use this one and this one. I suppose if we... I don't think it'll make much difference, but if we use that one first, possibly this one. Okay. Interesting. Get rid of that. Maybe. Hopefully. Oh. No, I did very little to that. This deals 3 bonus damage. That seems like a good plan. Yeah, 5 to 6 is a better odds of doing some damage to the cat, at least. And we pop back into his own health bar. Nice. Not entirely sure. So deal 1 damage to a random target. Okay. Right. So I am taking quite a substantial amount of damage. Not entirely sure precisely where that's coming from, but we'll draw a renown card. That's it. So I've got renown times 3 at the moment. So I'm thinking maybe. Yeah, I think probably just apply 5 composure to protect myself at least a little bit. And then just twat him in the face with a rooted brag. So technically it's talking to his face with a rooted brag, because none of this is actual damage. This is conversational shenanigans. Right, let's see. So I've got 2 of them at the moment. So again, I could do that, which will get the benefits for these 2. So we'll pop a bit in there. I suppose I might as well use that because it's the more damage, but the draw a card. Yeah, draw a card was a little bit wasted, but never mind. And then yeah, I'm taking. Yeah, that all worked out quite nicely. He says, having no clue what he was doing, but still. Draw 1 card, discard a card. Indecision. Oh, how often that plagues me. Apply 2 composure to a random friendly argument. Repeat once per enemy non-core argument. Interesting. Interesting, definitely interesting. Apply 2 composure, renowned 5. Now, didn't I shuffle the deck? That's it, yeah. So I'm tempted to just take the money. I think we'll just take the money. Upgrade, Bewilderings. Apply 7 composure, but it's expending, or just apply 5 composure. I think the Stone Bewilder feels like the better one. Gain 3 renown, draw a card. Gain 2 renown, apply 4 composure. No, I think just the straight up 3. Just grab the triple threat, I think. Come on, one goon to another, you can tell me. I need to dispose of the evidence anyway. This is the poison that I used. As long as it's in the vial, it's safe, but it'll do the trick by ingestion or direct contact. Hesh, even the fumes aren't for fun. Ah, neat. So, so I can still attack him. I just don't really think there's a purpose. I wish I should have paid more attention last time when we were taking the quest. Because I don't necessarily see a reason to attack him. And I don't think she's got that. So I suppose we're done. But it still sort of says deal with him. So I may end up having to go back and attack him after all. We'll check out some of the others first. See roughly what we're looking at. So here's Cambury. Okay. I'm quite busy. This is about the death at Antoinette's place. Okay, I have his attention. Right. Oh, I can offer to help entrap Hambe. Return Cash's confiscated goods. Yeah, go for it. Proof that Hambe did the murder. Well-known professional assassin Hambe, huh? Yeah, and I have proof. So do I. He's a well-known professional assassin. I don't need your vial of poison to figure that out. Okay, fair enough. Fine. I suppose yes. Let's get the confiscated goods from Cash. The jelly cheese. Ooh, no. No, those two do not belong together. You do not want to put jelly and cheese together, I don't think. They are two completely opposite dishes that should never really come together, I don't think. I'm trying to think of a reason why you might put them together, but I really am struggling. Right, apply 5 composure. So I'm not sure precisely of the timings, because as I say, I'm going to put the composure on myself just in case, because what I think is going to happen, unless it doesn't. Oh, at the start of your next turn. Yeah, I'm not sure precisely how it works out in terms of the timings, but never mind. So that has got the renown bonus, so that stands a chance of not. Ah, good. Maximum damage. That's what we'd like to see. Oh yeah. Oh yes, please. Okay, so yeah, I'm fairly certain that acted first, which meant not bothering to defend myself was perfectly fine. Okay, so that's got draw a card. Renowned of 2, so yeah, we've got renown of 3. So... Okay, yeah, that's interesting. If I remove that argument, it doesn't get me a lot of renown, but it does remove the argument. So I feel like that was probably the better call. And then, yeah, I'm thinking that, and then, yet again, unfortunately, the draw a card is a little bit wasted. But, unfortunately, you know. Hey! I was going to say, that stands a good chance of getting rid of one of those attacks on me. So that was well worth targeting the sub-argument. And now what we got? Apply 5 composure. That's not going to be a terrible decision, I don't think. Gain 3 renown and draw a card. I think that's a good first choice. So that's now 6 renown there, which basically means everything I've got. So what we'll do is put composure on my renown to try and keep that. And then, what's this? At the start of Cambri's turn, steal 10 shields from Smith and remove 1 frisk. Okay, that's planted evidence when this card argument is destroyed. Oh, I wonder if... Oh, I may have fucked up then. Oh, well, never mind. I'll survive, having made that mistake earlier. I thought I was being clever by getting rid of it, but I think I probably just triggered it, which is inconvenient to say the least, but never mind. Okay, so I do have 5 stacks of renown. So, yeah, I think what we'll do is put composure onto that renown to try and keep it around. And then the free bonus damage could... No, not quite, but we do have another card, and there is a guarantee of 1 damage. Cool beans. Negotiation. Okay, spend 4 renown, gain 2 influence. All diplomacy cards deal maximum damage. That is quite good. Especially since I do have ways of getting quite a lot of renown. Whenever your core argument is attacked, deal 3 damage to a random target, and then expend it. So, yes, gain... Interesting. They don't specify what gain is. I could have sworn they did. Draw 3 cards, discard 2 random cards from your hand. Not terrible. I think I'm going to take Consolidate. Consolidate my renown into influence. So you see, the goods actually belong to her dinner guest, the one that was murdered. Antoinette didn't know that the goods had been stolen from him, but she also didn't know he'd intended to gift the cheese to her as an anniversary present of their friendship. That's beautiful. The symbolism of jelly cheese. Yeah, he might be dead, but their friendship lives on in the cheese, you see. Alright, well, take this receipt, then Antoinette can use it to collect the cheese. You know, when she's ready, emotionally, to collect the cheese. Okay, I suppose, again, we'll move on and see what the other two are like and up to and see what happens there. I'm just sort of mooching around doing bits that don't necessarily seem to work towards a final goal, but still. It's easy to pick Cash out from a crowd on account of how he looks as anxious as a browbeaten Derek. Hey, you Cash? What? No one told you? Do you have a warrant? Easy, buddy. I just wanted to talk. I ain't with the Admiralty, if that's what you're worried about. Oh, good. Okay, so ask about the stolen goods. You in trouble with the law, I take it? I'm an honest business person. Yeah, that seems unlikely. Jelly cheese and exquisite delicacy all the way from the Deltrian Highlands. So I wasn't actually able to get the cheese back, was I, technically? Only had jelly cheese once, but it's texture you don't forget. I'm not surprised. Like chewing on ice cubes and gargling hot algae at the same time. Ugh. You kind of had to know it was stolen, though. The wait list on jelly cheese is years long. My only crime was being optimistic. At least I now know that Antoinette's in league with thieves. Is she really? Ah, okay. Hand Cash the poison. I don't know why I would want to do that. Attack Cash, okay. Well, I've already tried to get the cheese back. I don't see why I'd want to give him the poison, so I suppose let's try the final person, which is Cocky. Can't imagine they wanted you to pronounce it Cocky, but you never know. So, Patron Cocky. The caterer isn't hard to find, thanks to the aura of doom and gloom leaking out of his pores. Hey friend, why the long face? Huh? Oh, the usual. You cater to the whims of rich and famous, and all you get is a kick in the pants when they fall foul of their politics. Want my advice? Don't ever work for Antoinette. Ask about Antoinette. Whoa, sounds complicated. Not that complicated. My boss had a party. Her guest got poisoned. I got blamed and dismissed without pay. Well, that seems kind of fair, doesn't it? Fair? What's not fair is my entire livelihood is ruined because Antoinette has lax security. You want to know what I think? I think her guest was assassinated. Really? Couldn't have been my food. For one thing, Antoinette also ate it. And I ate it. And my kitchen staff ate some too. None of them got sick. Sometimes the simplest answer is simply correct. Intimidate him for no good reason. I don't have the money to cover everybody's costs, but still. Offer the cheese ticket as payment for the catering. Okay. Why would I want to give him the poison? I suppose this proves... Yeah, this proves it's an assassination and not his fault. This is poison, I knew it. This is what the assassin used. Yeah, I'm going to take it to the Admiralty, show them that you were right. The guest really was murdered. That's great. Won't pay my bills, but it'll go a long way to getting people to trust my cooking again. Tell me what they say about it. Oh, don't worry, you'll be the first to know. Okay, so that's fine. Maybe. As I say, I'm not entirely sure of my end goal here. So let's go back to... Let's go to you and perhaps try and allow you to have the cheese. Would you like the cheese? The evidence receipt for the cheese. You can pick it up when you're ready. Really? How'd you do this? I talked with the Admiralty and Antoinette and cleared up the details. It was all just a big misunderstanding. Is that right? The cheese was legitimately acquired all along? Oh dear, and all those things I said about Antoinette. Yeah, it's a lot to take back, huh? But I must try. I'll hold a soiree in her honour and serve the cheese, of course. Yeah, it might not be that might be a best idea. So... It would seem I still have to deal with Cocky, which is problematic. But I suppose maybe talk to Cambry again. Whoops, no, sorry, I pushed the wrong button. That's Cambry. So do I do that again? Oh, interesting. He wasn't interested earlier. Oh, fuck! Oh, I see. I've just realised what I've done. I've thrown Cocky under the bus. Oh, dear. Oh, my. And I'll throw Hamby under the bus as well. Why not? Everybody gets arrested. You'd need to get them to agree to a job and then have them admit to doing it in front of me. You think you can do that? Yes, go for it. So, I think... Go convince me to actually do something illegal. Cool. Okay, so we're done there, and then there was the option to suggest there was a job offer, so we can probably do that. Okay, no, there apparently isn't anymore. What's black now? Seems she's smart. Did you kill her dinner guest? Maybe. Interesting. So apparently I can't... I feel like I have very little choice but to attack him now, because that seems to be the only way to deal, quote unquote, deal with him, because I've run out of options otherwise. Ask about... no. See, a little known pretext that the fact he's in a professional assassin means to do something illegal, and then we can go after him with proof. Okay. But I don't seem to have the ability to convince him to do something illegal anymore. It was an option earlier on, but it's no longer an option. So sorry, Hamby. I'm going to have to fuck you up, mate. Even though you're a professional assassin, and therefore you might... Oh, this is bad. Free extra damage while this is in your hand, and it's unplayable. Oh my. That's a lot of bad cards. Yes. I specified that's a lot of bad cards. I don't really like that, so I suppose 5 defense to try and take the... you know... Oh, I see. I suppose I could power through, but it seems a bit early to do that. So what we'll do is we'll glue him up a bit, and then... I suppose I've used my defence, haven't I? Or does it? Yes, it does use my defence. I should have done it the other way round, perhaps. Now, I don't know. Maybe do that next turn. See what happens, because obviously we are... this may very well be the end of the run, because this guy is brutal. Brutal. Let's do that now. Let's do the flourish. So, drink 2, take 1 damage, gain 3 Moxie. Not sure what Moxie is. Whenever you take damage on your turn, increase your Moxie by a random amount. Oh, of course, that's his standard doings, isn't it? Trauma, flourish. Apply 3 trauma and flourish. Flourish is supposed to expend, and that will expend and burnout. Oh, okay. Not entirely sure what burnout does, but that's fine. All rounder. Did he do it? Oh, no, I don't know. Hang on. Are we not? I don't understand. No, I definitely don't understand. Am I supposed to be... Ah, there we go. Right, I don't... You're right. I am. Now I'm beginning to understand. You didn't... It was automatically being played. I didn't need to sort of draw it out anywhere. Right, so... I mean, I kind of want the Oshnu not to die, so I feel like it would probably be beneficial to keep the Oshnu alive. Adding trauma seemed to work quite well, so I'm going to throw the hammer at him. I'm going to become 4. And then I feel like impairment is probably going to be beneficial, because then the Oshnu should attack him and do a little bit more damage, if memory serves. If I've got impair the correct way around. Attack damage by this target is reduced. Oh, okay, so no, that's the Oshnu will take less damage, that's fine. My shock box, I don't think he's got metallic. Down the hatch for a drinking of 3. It's not terrible. It's not good, but it's not terrible. I suppose at this point, I don't really have much in the way of options, because unfortunately those Assassin's Marks have come forth and kind of ruined my hand. Luckily, he wasn't attacking, so it didn't make too much difference in terms of his doings. Right, okay, let's do 2 empty bottle cards from your deck to play this. I only have 2, which doesn't necessarily mean I shouldn't do it. Let's see. Darn, that should work, because they'll just expend from the hand, right? Or not? Don't know. Weird. I'll just live with it. Right, gain 1 power. Power is good. Attack damage is increased by 1, yes. Take 2 damage. Why would I want that? I don't know why I would want that. Because I'm assuming there's maybe a good reason to take 2 damage yourself, but no. No game. No. Right, let's try and take the edge off of the thing, and then let's just grab more bottles. More drink. Drink all the way. Okay, right. Free defense. I suppose that's as good as it's going to be. I suppose if I do the drop kick, the issue I'm going to have... Yeah, unfortunately, if I do the drop kick, I'm going to take more damage. At the moment, oh, fuck it. Try and finish him fairly swiftly with an excessive volume of damage to him. Oh, yes. Apply glued. Ah, the other glues wore off. Bugger. Is it time to perhaps power through and certainly do a drop kick? Ha! And probably not worthwhile expending the bottle for drawing since I don't have any energy. Or action, as it's classified as. Oh, one more bad hit like that and I'm fucked. Which is quite bad. Do you still have trauma? No. Unfortunately, you seem to be able to sort of just kind of get rid of a lot of stuff that I could do with you not getting rid of. Spend 1 empty bottle, apply a wound, attacks inflict 1 bonus damage. Yes, please. So, bottle smash that bastard. There you go, get that bottle over your head. Smash him, crash him. Well, I don't think there's much point in utilising anything because he's doing a thinking. Yes, plus steady hands. Interesting. Draw 3 extra cards. Fatigued, that's fair. And then power. Power! Right, so expend 2 bottles. Probably worth it. Hurl the bottles in his face now. Right, let's see. I think it might be worth trying to figure out something a little more potent and useful. Gain 1 power, yes please. Now, what are we thinking? I think I'm gonna do a drop kick. I'm gonna boot him in the face now. Is he gonna? We'll panic this turn. Oh yeah. Well, we'll carry on bashing. There we go. I could execute him, but I'll accept the surrender because I don't really know why I was attacking him. Which is shocking, really, but there you go. Okay, if he has a trauma, apply a wound. Okay, that's quite good. Take 5 damage, draw 2 cards. No! Power through, we've seen, is not bad. But yeah, Rib Cracker, I think. We'll have Whip Cracker. Whip Cracker? You're stronger than I thought. Looked like a pearly, but fight like a grifter. Best of both worlds, ain't I? Now you're going to stop this blackmail business. Sure, if you're new security, she's got nothing to worry about from me. Word of advice, stay on her good side. Ah, that's why I attacked her, I suppose. Him, rather, because he was blackmailing her. Again, I probably should have known those things, but never mind. And that's Ad Burnett, of course it is. Get paid for the job. I took care of I mean, the problem's that you were hush. Don't want to know the details. The more details I know, the more they can come back on me. Just take your money and receipt for image consultation services rendered. Sounds all very corrupt. That's the pearl, honey. Try to keep up. You get 100 shields. Bonus upgrade. I tend to negotiate more, so I think it's probably worthwhile. We're looking at probably either this one, Consolidate, or Networker, because they've got the lowest experience. Not sure about Networker. Although, yeah, that is damage. I always forget that that's damage, because I only ever read the bottom of the card. So that's not necessarily terrible, but that might do me more. See card info, so spend 4 renown to gain 3 influence, or you can drop it down to spending 3 to still get 2. It's not terrible. Draw 2 cards instead of 1, and that one's renown 1. Draw 1 card. Neither of them exactly leap out as, oh, I desperately want them. I reckon having that as 3 renown might be slightly easier. Because 2 influence will probably be enough to allow me to do a fair chunk of change. Soon to be signed, sealed, and notarized, my dear. I'm sorry to say that if I'd wanted to, I could have done this without you. Weren't you cutting me out? No, goodness no. I gave you my word, and besides, I think we're birds of a feather, you and I. We're going to get along smashingly. Now I simply can't wait to meet Theroux. Is that Louis Theroux? He has written me the dearest little billet doux. Theroux can write. I must make myself the blushing bride and forget my love will dead by the morning. Give me time to prepare, brother dear. I'll meet you at that little bar of yours, the Hideaway. You ever get tired talking that much? How could I, when I have someone so supportive to listen? Adieu. You leave Antoinette to powder her nose, or whatever it is that shroke debutantes get up to. I'm done. I'm going to go to the meeting spot, which I believe was the bar. Oh, comedy club. Interesting. Or socialise with Honour War. I don't really need 10 resolve. Fuck it, let's try this. increase my charm. I don't know precisely what that means, but we'll see what it is. You enter the bar and see a small group of people sitting around in a small stage with some outstanding jokes. Here to give a little performance. Remove a negotiation cards. Upgrade to random negotiation cards. Ooh. Is there anything in the negotiation deck I feel I would definitely want to get rid of? Nothing. Oh, well, I suppose get rid of the bully, maybe. Yeah, especially since bravado is going to do very little for me. Go on, fuck it. We'll get rid of bully. So refine my skills. Pulls out a notebook and I get rid of the bully. Yes, please. Bully, bully, bully. And leave. Cool. And now it's time to go to... Is it this? I don't know. Ty's request. I'm not convinced this is the right one, is it? Suddenly it's all over the place. You've had a long day, so you almost don't remember Ty Uro was waiting for you. I didn't remember Ty Uro was waiting for me. Figure it's best to follow up, though, since you're still a far cry from getting a leg up on Vix. I hear you've been busy, looking forward to a nice reunion. Not exactly, but I've taken enough gut punches. Ooh, another job. Maybe consider that you aren't the only person Vix Mully has wronged. Ask about the job. What sort of details? Ashes waters, the cult is often teeming with the troubles beneath the surface. In this case, a rival sect. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh no. I mean, Chetnafor versus Genidarian. You gotta sneeze there. I'm sure the details elude you. Taxonomy, eh? Dome of jelly beak squid spit sink into the cloud waters. Ways. Okay, that should be easy enough. Well, I say that probably won't be, but fuck it. Should be something I can at least do. Although I really need to avoid fighting, or at least so. Looks like you've got the potential for true metal. Thanks. Ask about metal. Okay, yeah. What exactly is metal? Apart from the whole, you know, phrasing for sort of guts. Ooh. Gained 5 metal. Okay, I don't know what that means, but thank you. Thank you very much. I think if I go to the bar, yeah, I think I can go to the bar and not lose anything on the map. Because what I really need to do is, yeah, I think 37 shields. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to do it. It gets me bloated, but I mean, there's not much hope of winning a fight otherwise. Do I do it again? I mean, I only need, what's that, 14 extra health, so the idea of sort of using that seems a bit of a waste. Let's have a look at the cards you've got. Expensive, but I do have a surprisingly large volume of cash at the moment. Brain gills. They're all destroy, and I don't know. I'm sure they have their purpose, but I struggle to put those in. So metal vendor. Okay, let's go. You have 5 metal and 1 prestige point. I'm trying to test your metal. Okay. Purchase free metal points. Unlock flourishes. Ah, interesting. So, negotiation flourishes. What is that currency? Because I don't think I've got any. Well, at the very least, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I see. 1 Udibu available. These are shared. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know exactly what that means, but still. What do you have to sell then, I suppose? Oh, okay. What are these? Right. Basic battle cards start with bonus experience. Oh, interesting. I wonder if these are sort of permanent upgrades? Something? I don't know. But I suppose Maximum resolve. Start the game with additional shills. Yeah, because otherwise you can't start the game with additional shills if it's only a one-off. So yeah, okay. I'll increase the maximum health for now, and then we'll have to try and... Literally no idea. I suppose arguably you buy them here and possibly get them as a bonus, but yeah. Apparently you now have metal points. But I think it's the Chetnophorian heresy that we need to do now. You meet pain. Meet my fists. Pain and suffering. Out of the chill. Nah, I'd best cover your neck and not for fear of catching cold. What about this religious ceremony? Hesh is a jellyfish. What kind of jellyfish is Hesh? The official view is that Hesh is uncategorical. Ask some leading questions or beat the information out of him. Well, I think just ask. Ask some leading questions, I think is going to be the better one. Probably the easier one as well, because otherwise I'm not great in combat, as I've said. Gain 3 renown, draw a card, yes. And now... I wouldn't mind doing that, but I don't know. So that would guarantee me 5 damage if I do that, and then it would guarantee me next turn as well. So yeah, I think that is probably worthwhile. Spend of course, without the okay, that's unfortunate, but there you go. Without renown, they don't get their bonuses, which means I need renown and influence, which is surprisingly difficult. I'm not. Oh, and then unless renown doesn't actually drop. I thought renown did drop after each turn, but maybe it doesn't. No, it doesn't. But I do need to apply. Yeah, we'll apply some composure there. Apply some composure on me as well, and then let us. The card draw is a little bit of a waste, but getting the renown is probably going to be semi-beneficial. Ow, ow, ow! I didn't like it. Oh no! Right, so... Ooh, that's a large volume of stuff, but with these bonuses and stuff, I think this is going to work relatively well. So what we want to do... Do I have Renowned 4? No, I don't. I do have Renowned 2. So I feel like... Okay, where's some of this damage coming from? I don't know. Add 1 resolve and 1 composure. Targets all enemy arguments for each turn. Okay, so we probably want to get rid of... Yeah, we want to get rid of some of these Hesh bits, because I think that's going to be well worth it. And then get rid of the other one as well. Whoops. Didn't quite... Marvellous. That actually now means I'm taking no damage, which is hugely beneficial. So we'll do that and end the turn. What we got? Let's try and keep our influence alive. Gain 1 renown. That's going to be worth something, I'm sure. When destroyed, restore 2 resolve for every enemy argument. Oh, probably don't want to destroy that at this exact point in time. And I don't think I get the card anyway, so it's not specifically wasted, but there you go. Payne may not be buying it yet, but he will. He will. Okay. So, I don't think you need more than 1 influence, do you? Not in this deck, at the very least. I think if memory serves, one of the characters had a reason to have substantial influence, but on this occasion, again, the card draw is a bit of a waste, but I've not got any 0, so it's not even like there's a chance of getting something. But there you go. Oh dear. I think that was doing... When destroyed, deal 1 damage to core argument per stack of renown. That's why you need to keep that alive. At the end of your turn, this deals 1 damage for every 2 stacks. I see. Oh, that's what the second number is. Of course it is. So bonus damage there, definitely do that. And then the famous brag should finish him off. I will brag about my famosity. Ah, I'm now earning victory metal. Yeah. Now they've introduced metal, I can earn metal. Equal to the damage dealt by this card. Well, that seems like a good idea, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does. After all, how can we claim to swim in Hesh's waters if we can't even picture Hesh and exactly where it fits in marine biology? Oh, you're a seeker. There's a meeting tonight where you might find the answers. Delena. Okay. See you there. Interrogate Delena. Where, pray tell, is Delena? Which one is Delena? Are you Delena? Delena. Okay. So, yeah, that's the metal vendor again. Yeah, fuck it, we'll go see Delena. Delena? Ah, I must admit, I thought Delena was going to be a woman. I made an assumption. Hesh greets you, son, as do I. I'm going to ask about the ritual. Invited me to this thing later today. He said you should help me prepare for it. Yeah, I mean, I either convince him I'm trustworthy or attack him. I don't think attacking him is the good call in this situation. So I think attacking him with my words is sufficient. Gain renown and draw a card. Alright, let's see. So yeah, we want to get rid of that ideally. So what I'm thinking, 2, yeah, I've got 2 at the moment. Yeah, I think we'll just go on the offensive on this occasion. So there's no bonus damage attached to that, but, you know, sometimes it's good enough. Sometimes just keep attacking, keep beating them in the face. Right, okay. Yes, I think we'll do... Ah, okay, that's gonna be a problem, and if they get lucky, that's gonna be a problem. Do I have 3? No, I don't. Bugger. Ah, but that one, I do just get to draw a card, so what we'll do is we'll try and... Did we... Oh, I see, it's because I've got that active, yeah. It was interfering with everything. Ah, good, now it's gone. I don't have to worry about my renown disappearing. Superb. Right, so at this point, what's this one? Add 1, resolve 1 composure to a friendly argument. Yeah, I think I might as well target it, get rid of it. Renowned, deals 3 bonus damage, so fuck it, yes please, that's it. Because you don't actually waste any damage, because it reflects back into the core argument, you don't have to necessarily worry too much about wasting your cards against a stronger thing. Ah, right, so yes to that, because then I can go yes to that, getting rid of it, thus protecting my renown and my influence, and now just twat him with my bragging. You'll never know what hit you when you know of my exploits. I'm a prince among men. I'm an expert in all things. So theoretically, that end. Marvellous. A little renown, a little influence takes you a long way. Okay, so what we got here. Whenever you draw this, increase its damage by 2 for the rest of this negotiation if you have any renown. Oh, yes. I am building towards the idea of having permanent renown, ideally. Apply 2 composure, force all enemy intents and arguments to target one of your arguments. No, I think we will take fame. Your curiosity seems legitimate. The meeting's tonight. So it's guarded. Oh dear. We have a pack of lumicites to keep away the undeserving. You've trained to stand down when they hear the word Coloblast. Is that C-O-L? I don't think it makes much difference how it's spelt, mate, as long as you pronounce it the same way he says it. Is that all? Just some trained animals? Oh no, we have Gonan too. Who's Gonan? Oh, a bloke. Good to know. I feel safer already. Okay. Well, I have now interrogated my friend. Now, do I want to... Oh, unless... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, I see. Cool. Let's investigate this side of things as well, because extra things can never be a bad thing, I don't think. I'd ask up what you're up to, lurking through the feud, and you might ask me the same. I'm part of your club. Yeah, the 10-4 Jelly Club. Interesting. We are the taxonomists, and we believe that Hesh's first meeting is tonight. What do you want from me? Okay, try to turn her against the 10-4 Jelly Club. Yeah, go for it. Fuck it. Let's try it. Cool. Let's try and quell this individual. Right. Okay, let's see what we want to do. I think that's always a good start, because it gives me another option. Good. Fame and fortune. So let's see. It's probably worthwhile just popping that one to get even more renowned. And this one, yeah, this one's probably going to be the best bet, because it does the more... It pops slightly more damage into the enemy. Oh, yes. Okay, so that's primarily based on that, so if I can get rid of it, which I just got rid of it, so all of your damage is now eliminated, except I don't have, yeah, I have all of my composure cards now, which is not great news. Not great news at all. Let's try and get rid of the Prayer of Hesh. Unfortunately, that was awful, so never mind. But yeah, I mean, I don't gain anything by composing, and I don't gain anything. You know, it was a really shitty deck there, or shitty hand rather. Right, get rid of the Tentacles of Hesh once again. Yes, thank you, marvellous. Gain 3 renown and draw a card. Spend 3 renown, gain, yes, to that. Gain my influence. And now the Rooted Brag. I must admit, I might just go straight for the core argument since it's quite so low. You were really surprisingly easy to convince, you know that, didn't you? Right, so you're going after my composure, but I kind of feel like I can probably beat you. Like, immediately. So, I'll tell you what, let's do that first. I mean, it really doesn't make a difference, but it gets me the bonus attack, so I figured I'd do it. Marvellous. Well, that was absolute piece of piss, that one. Renowned 3, and that to get the bonus damage, or Renowned 4 with extra bonus damage. Ooh. I think I seem to be confident in building my renown, so I think we can safely go up that direction. Noah Guy, I've already got one of them, and I don't think that's great. Remove all composure from arguments. No. If the card destroys an argument, gain 1 action and return it to your hand. I mean, that's not terrible, but I think I'll take the money. It doesn't quite go with the overall build. Not that there is a specific build in there, but, you know. I was curious, and curiosity killed the, you know, fucking whatever, cult. Curiosity killed the cult. That's cult with an L, not anything else with an M. I hit the Brian at the meeting tonight, follow my lead. Back me up and I'll tell the cult good things. Agreed. Cool. That means I've got an ally in the big fight. As I suspect inevitably the big fight is coming, which means I think I want to... It is a bit of a waste of having sort of bloated for the sake of not getting the most out of the meal, but it just, I want the max health, unfortunately. It's entirely required. I find the ritual location. There's the new guy I was talking about. Let me introduce you to Pow. A dour-looking zealot emerges from the shadow. He brought us another stray pain. Not a stray, a seeker. This Grifter wants to know the true nature of Hesh, does he now? Grifter, convince me of your sincerity. Drop the ruse and attack the sect. Yes! I am absolutely down for some weird Hesh stuff. That's exactly why I've come to the party. Right, what we got, what we got, what we got, what we got, what we got. So, I think we're probably best off starting there. Marvellous. A little bit of renown. Not a lot, but a little. That would get me 1 more renown, so we might as well do that. Not a lot of point in doing anything else, so... Go on, we'll grab the influence now. Hopefully I can rebuild some of the renown next turn prior to anything. Because I should still have my sort of gain free draw a card. Type 1. There we go. Grab that, so we've got both of those. And now, I think basically if I just do that, I can remove that tentacle and not worry about it. That means no damage, which is good. So, renown 2, yes, renown 2, so both of them are doing their +2s. So yeah, probably worthwhile, and we'll just take out the Prayer of Hesh. Remove the Prayer of Hesh. Your prayers will not help you against my bragging. For I am the best, you cannot see it under my vest. Good, that's upgraded its damage again. Get rid of the tentacles once more. That means everything is safe, which means I might as well gain extra renown and then use boosted influence. Or boosted influence, I do apologise. I shall influence your way of thinking. You should not underestimate my capacity to influence your mind. I am an influencer. Metal and a negotiation card. Gain free renown. Can only be played if you have no renown. Ooh, I mean, I don't dislike it. I think I got to be careful not to add too many cards. Yeah, we've got 18. I've got to be careful not to overload it, especially since I've got the bonus pocket bomb. Creature on the beach, it's real! Not multidimensional, not unknowable. It smells bad and leaks just like we do. So, that makes me wonder, is Hesh the same? And if so, did it evolve that way? Yes, exactly right. An evolution, as we know, is driven by struggle. If Hesh is all-powerful, what environment encourages it to become so? If Hesh has natural weapons, what are they used for? I mean, attacking things, I would think. If it has natural defences, from what does it defend itself? Anything that attacks it. Yeah, what you said. Geez, that's a lot to think about. Excellent. This is your first meeting. You'll be one to face the pit. What now? I probably should have dropped the ruse after all. It's a sacred portal through which the nature of Hesh reveals itself. It's easy. You plunge your arm into the pit. That's it. Yes. We will listen to your screams and decipher Hesh's message. I mean, I lose 8 HP. I mean, it seems like a bad idea, but fuck it. I'm going to stick my arm in the hole. Strong arms grasp you from behind and lead you over to the gaping pit. Raw lumen, a biofuel, roils at the bottom. The heat and vapours are intoxicating. A chant starts. It increases intensity as you are lowered. Your arm hits the lumen. The pain is exquisite. You hear screaming, and it takes some time for you to realise that you are the source. The cultists haul you back up and shove you in front of Pow again. You did splendidly. Did you learn anything? Oh, okay, hang on. Oh, I could have looked at it from there, but never mind. I have open mind. Discard your hand and draw 3 cards. I don't like it. I don't like it. Take it away. Oh no, that was just a partial immersion to test your spirit. You passed. Now for the real thing. I'll cry. Oh. This is going to come back and bite me in some fashion, and not in just the pain here. Time passes in the void. You wake up with a head full of ache and strange new ideas. Damnation! Apply 4 damned. At the end of owner's turn, reduce damned by 1. When damned reaches 0, owner takes 50. Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no, I don't like that either. You stagger to your feet, mentally rehearsing your excuses for Tai Utaru. So I probably should have said no to the thing. I was playing along. I found the ritual, and those guys are into some weird stuff. And you stopped them? Well, they stopped eventually. Honestly, don't remember the details. I got your names and a location. Send in your goon squad if you want to crack some heads. Whatever. Go have a shower. And I gained 2 metal and a graft. Ooh. Yes. At the start of your turn, take 1 damage. No! As I say, I'm assuming there's a deck that would benefit from taking lots and lots of self-inflicted wounds, but unfortunately I don't seem to have anything that would mitigate or do anything useful in return for wounding myself. The resolute signet. Whenever you deal damage to your own arguments, apply 2 composure to your core argument. Whenever you gain renown, apply 1 composure to a random friendly argument. That's more like it. A clan reinstalled. That's not how rings work. Cool. Well, that was horrendous. The marriage contract. So we're back to the marriage situation. We're flitting around and about, doing whatever we please. You find Antoinette perched on a bar stool looking like a preening seabird. Of course, I can't even think of the last time I actually paid for a drink. Normally my hosts are outbidding each other for a chance to serve me. And use the slumming it. Ask for an autograph, you can sell it later. I'll be sure not to personalise it then. Take Antoinette to the chapel. Yes, let's go. You're about to get bankrolled. Goodbye, old life. Bye. Antoinette has joined the party, and off we go into the... I suppose, actually, I'll tell you what we should do. Unfortunately, this means a third bloated, but I'm fairly certain I'm going to want health. Because in the not-too-distant future, I think there is the sort of forced fight-type scenario. But, yeah, I feel like I probably shouldn't have just endured the ritual, considering I didn't get anything good from it. So with your feet going on muscle menu, mine's free to wander. Theroux was always annoying. You can always picture his smug glee when he heard you were being cast out, happy enough to be elevated on his own. You've spent your whole life waiting for a chance to clock him and get away with it, but that was just to rough him up a little. Killing's a different story. Hey bud, you better watch where you're going. Oh, sorry. Got nothing on my mind. Got something on my mind, nothing personal. I think it probably is personal, Smith. Afraid so, Antoinette. You got the bounty on you, you know that? I should hope so, though I suppose I was rather insulted it was so low. I may be self-made, but my work is artisanal. Oh, what bounty? Your friend's got enemies, pal. Nobody likes an upstart. Some Murder Bay debt broker's got big plans to throw her out with the bathwater. Maybe ship her to Derek, where she won't be a thorn no more. Defend her, abandon her. Ooh, that seems unreasonable. I mean, I could probably get away with just trashing them, but as I say, I seem to be better suited to negotiations. So, whenever it's an option, it's probably worth something. What is that? At the start of your turn, add 1 hush money card to your hand and reduce this by 1. And what, pray tell? I'm assuming that's next round then, because it's not here. Right. Okay, so we'll gain the free renown. That seems like a good idea. And now we'll do 4 damage and draw a card. I don't have 4 renown at the moment, so that's more safe damage. That's I can do them both though, can't I? Because yeah, I'm not taking any damage, so yeah, fuck it, I'll just do them both. I thought I had... oh, yes, that's helpful. 3 to 4 is better, so we'll use that one instead. But yes, quite good I had Renown. Renown was here. Renown was over there. Dismiss a random enemy intent. Ooh, interesting. Dismiss a random enemy intent. So, yeah, okay. In fairness, I can get rid of it fairly easily. What we'll do is we'll pop more renown here, and then we'll just get rid of the tentacles, which will deal with the whole situation. And then we'll try and work on getting rid of that. Oh, I did. Marvellous. That's quite useful. Dismiss a random enemy intent again. Well, I've got a different way of doing that. Although, okay, let's do that way this time. Let's do a famous brag on the tentacles, try and get those back. Looks like it's settled. I thought it was going to go off, not that anybody really gives a shit, but, you know. Alright, finish it. I am the supreme fucking influencer. Now I'm going to be an even better influencer. So, again, I think it's probably... Yeah, I think it's probably better to just go with that one. I seem to be able to churn renown up quite nice. Gain at the end of your turn. Now, have you got the gain thing? No. Gain is kind of a key word, and I'm not sure precisely how gain works. At the end of your turn, spend 1 renown and apply free composure to a core argument. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Whenever your core argument is attacked, deal 3 damage. Oh, I see. Right, gain means gain the quip argument. Right, I got you. I understand. Destroy a friendly argument. I don't really like any of them. No, I don't like any of them. My baby brother and others like to lose. I don't know what he sees in Antoinette here, but he's decided he wants to get hitched. Now, you might feel like messing with 1 banquad, but 2... So the rumours were true. Hesh. I don't want to tangle with a dynasty. If she's marrying up, then it'll take someone harder than me to claim the bounty. Congrats on your nuptials. Summon that pathos once more. Theru is dead. And this might be even more fun than I'd hoped. Let's keep going, huh? Beginnings to sting, realising I don't got any siblings in my corner. We'll sort that out, darling. Carry on to the marriage, assuming there's not gonna be any issues. The magistrate's office is calm and quiet. Seems Theru might have booked it off specifically for the signing. You stay outside once your brother appears, hide in the vestibule. Oh, I love that word. I don't know why. It's just fun to say. The vestibule. Antoinette's hand notarises the paperwork inside a metal tube. Well done, you appear to be married. Congratulations. Especially when you meet my family. Yeah, speaking of, howdy. Smith, I should have known you'd show up. You can't stand having any crisis not be your making. In fairness, this entire thing is my making, but still. I don't want to go home. I want to do something. Throws out an arm to shield Antoinette. Catches you off guard enough to give him time to call for backup. Interesting. Assassin, thief, someone, help! Turns out when you're rich and powerful, there's always someone on hand. Defend yourself. First, I'm going to smash this guard of yours into the filigreed floor. Then, baby brother, you and I are going to have words. And they won't be nice words. They'll be words like, fuck you, dickhead. Oh, 2 bloateds is not great news at all. No, siree, let's improvise a drink into my bar. 1 empty bottle, apply 1 impair. I mean, impair's good, but not necessarily that great. Adrenaline, attack damage is increased by 1. Yes, I think Hair of the Rock, but we won't use it immediately. I think we'll drink 3. That's it, 3 bottles in hand, and then we'll drop kick. I mean, I don't really know. Not really. I don't know if I can win this fight, because this is quite a hefty amount of goons. So it's difficult to. I mean, by hefty amount, I suppose technically there's only 2. It's just they feel like they're doing quite a lot of damage. I don't necessarily like that idea. Now it's interesting, because they seem to have metal limbs, so you really would think they'd have metal as a keyword, but apparently they do not, which is a bit of a shame. Oh well, never mind. Not worth using power through. I think at this point it's probably worthwhile just putting this in. Wound. Remind me what wound does. 1 bonus damage on this target at the beginning of their turn, reduce wound by 1. I've not got much in the way of attack, so I might as well use the hammer. At this point, to be honest, at this point I'm thinking I might just get rid of that. Just get rid of the bloated feeling in my stomach, and then I might as well throw the hammer and keep throwing the hammer at the same dude, because otherwise splitting my focus is not going to work out in my favour, I feel. Hubris. Oh, good lord, what is that? Freelance Bodyguard Felek's next attack deals 6 bonus damage. Whenever you hit Freelance Bodyguard Felek, Hubris is reduced by 2. Okay, so I kind of need to start hitting him a lot. So I think that'll work. So, yeah, I need to start whacking him specifically, because otherwise I'm going to take a lot of damage. In fact, I'm just going to take a lot of damage, aren't I? Unfortunately, he's the one with trauma, isn't he? Bugger. Let's just bash and bash to try and take the edge off, but I suppose I mean, I'd love to do that, but it's not hugely worth it. We'll glue him, put an extra bit of glue on his doings. Unfortunately, we are taking a pasting. Ow, 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 that hurt something drastic. Oh my. Yeah, that damned I don't like. I don't want to use it. I will never use it. Hello, hello, hello to you too, Mr. Chester Phoenix. Apply 5 defense. Yes, I think we'll defend our Oshnu friend. And then we'll... So I suppose that they're doing even Stevens damage, no matter what. The Oshnu is attacking the dude, though. I'm wondering if... Yeah, we'll do it to the dude there. I have now split my focus, which I specifically said I wasn't going to do. How are you, Mr. Chester Phoenix, this Sunday afternoon? Are you doing well? Are you doing things in a doing things sort of way? Right, so the Oshnu is now attacking him, so... could be worthwhile. Yeah, let's draw the card and see what I get. Power through. Okay, that was useless. Just played some KF2 with Nick. I see. You'll be playing it with Mr. Caliber next Saturday, I believe, will you not? Yes. I suppose I do still have 2 attacks, so okay, let's use that to hurl an empty bottle at you and stun you with my gun of stunifications. And unfortunately it's not worth using those 2 cards because I'm not taking any damage. How is KF2? Are you enjoying it? Is it a fun game? I know, actually, that's it's an entirely pointless question. I know it's a fun game because I've played it. So, it was mildly amusing, although I think I struggled a bit being on my own. You put 45 hours into it. I think I've possibly put 425 hours. Not 425, I mean, as in I played it maybe 4 or 5 hours. Take 2 damage. No, game, no. Apply 2 trauma. That's probably beneficial, yes, because someone is already working on some trauma. Let us traumacate you. And let us defend a little bit, although that's still going to take quite a substantial amount of damage, especially since as I'm... I don't know. No, fuck it, we'll just try and defeat him as quickly as possible, ideally, but very difficult to say for certain. Who has over 200? I imagine he knows it backwards and forwards then. Drink. I'll tell you what. Who is actually attacking me? You're not. You are. So what we'll do is we'll glue you, which should prevent the damage on me. Good. Good, good, good. Right. So I'm going to apply a wound to you. And I'm going to do that. That was possibly a bad idea, but never mind. Tough luck. That's fine. The Oshnu is absolutely fine. Not taking any damage this time. Okay, that's not terrible news. Alright. Except I don't really have much in the way of gubbins, but still. Wound. Yeah. So, if we wound you... If we wound you... What? Oh shit, I have no empty fucking bottles. Okay, that was a miscalculation. Oh well. Never mind, I suppose in that case we'll just do 2 attacks and, well, the bottle smash will just have to wait until later. Ah, he is asking for mercy, so he should not do anything anymore. Okay, so I will apply free defense, and then I'm going to drop kick you in the face. And then I'm going to take a chance that I can reduce his damage enough next turn. I might not be able to, at which point I will lose, which kinda sucks. Okay, so I am looking at defeat. Power through. It is the perfect time to power through, methinks. Assuming that does work. It's difficult to know for certain. I don't think he has any trauma, but if I grab the hammer throw, I can... Oh, okay, I've run out of energy. I didn't pay attention. So theoretically, I'm only going to take like a couple of damage, right? Oh, also the fact that there's surrender. So, yeah, go on, I'll accept your surrender. More metal. Battle upgrades. Cool. Smith's Arsenal. Insert a maul or one-on-one. If the target has no trauma, apply 2 trauma. Attack 3 times. Okay. Fracture. Expend a bottle. From your deck to play this, take 2 damage twice. No. For fuck's sake, no. Drink and gain 2 adrenaline. That's not terrible, but the other side is awful. So I suppose, yeah, we'll go with fucking... Restrained. The damage of this card can't be increased. I mean... To be honest, they're both a bit shit, but there you go. Smith's Flask. Improvise Plus. Choose one of 5 cards to put in your hand, or upgraded cards. I suspect upgraded is probably the better option. Pick a negotiation card. Shield all of your arguments until the start of your next turn. Expend a card. No, I'll take the money on that one. Battle cards. Convert up to 2 adrenaline so it power. I mean, technically I can get adrenaline, just Increase your moxie by the amount of damage dealt by this card. That feels like it could be quite beneficial. Yeah, we'll go with that one. I don't know how beneficial it will be. Trembling is very expensive boots. You've done what you always do. What? Hit people? Yes. Oh, I can reconcile with the Roo. Oh, yeah, go on. We'll make nice with the buddy boy. So, okay, that argument's... Let's do Renown and Draw first. I think we're just going to get Influence and Renown. That seems like a reasonable plan of action. The Oshnu's argument will die but take a bit of damage, which will make no difference. That's a nuisance, but we'll see what happens there. Right, Sue. Where is that damage coming from? We've destroyed getting 3 metal. Okay, that's yes. I will try and do that. So I think he is just attacking me, so it would be quite useful. Probably the easiest one. Let's do that with getting Renown. I think I'll probably just have to take that because I don't see a way of avoiding it. Increases damage by 2. Yeah, that should be triggering. So... yeah, we'll draw the card first. At the start of each turn, around card. Yeah, okay, that's... I'd rather that not be a thing, so we'll do that and just remove everything available to him and go from there. Pay 5 shields. I'd rather not. Stop doing that. But, technically speaking, it does do 2 to 5 damage. So, that's not the worst of situations. Renowned free, draw 1 card. Yes, I think that's going to be worth... Oh, yes, of course, this is the damaging one. Smith gains, draw 1 extra card at the start of your turn. Okay, yes, go for it. No, I don't like that card. I might as well apply the Composure, and then I might as well just do the extra damage for boosted Influencer. I mean, technically... I mean, I've got plenty of money. Fuck it. You can have the kickbacks. It just means you're losing quicker. And free bonus metal and metal. Metal, metal, metal. Everyone loves metal, metal. Probably not worth having another incredulous. Remove a friendly argument. No, not really worth having another one of them. And I'm not really going for sort of negotiation red cards. So 10 shields, please. Come on, Slugger. All three of you cut me out so easy. You never made anything easy for us. The more success I had, the more Vic Smalley took it under control. He said it was reserved for when you inevitably dragged us through the silk yet again. So you got rid of me in exchange for what? 10-year marriage contract? 4, actually. You that desperate? Believe it or not, I might actually like to be married. It's lonely work being under Vic's thumb and Mullify's notice. You have your freedom at least. Help me get back in, get reinstated. I would like this marriage to last longer than 4 years. I'm going to call you brother, dear, after such open hostility towards my beloved husband. It's nice to see you so protective of him, yeah. Maybe you can help him stand up to the others at family meetings. Antoinette smiles devotingly at Theroux, but the second his back is turned, her needlepoint gaze turns on you. The curses she mouths silently in your direction aren't very sisterly, but then you've never been very brotherly. Theroux likes me. He really likes me. Ooh, got it. Likes me. Let's spend some metal. Actually, I have been here in this lifetime, so you're not quite accurate in that assessment. Shoo. Basic battle cards start with bonus XP, probably not terrible, or more maximum health, probably again not terrible. Maximum resolve though, I think this time. Let's go maximum resolve there, and then additional shields. That'll do. I'll do nicely. Start shopping. I'm leaving now. You're creeping me out, bitch. You are creeping me out. So, the marriage contract. Is there actually more? Oh, I should have probably gone to the bar, because I am looking unfortunate. No, I will buy a meal just in case. You never know what might suddenly turn up. A marriage, yes, indeed, a marriage. It's not my marriage. It's his brother and a random woman's marriage. I'd be able to tell you more, but I didn't really pay attention. You hit the pillow like a load of bricks. Go to sleep. Okay, so I didn't need it, but as I say, it will get rid of the bloated anyway. The only thing I lose is the 37 shills that I took, which is inconvenient, but nothing of any real significance. Wake up feeling groggy in the morning light. And I leave. Smith Brawl unlocked. You've unlocked a new game mode for Smith. Focus on card play and test out new strategies in Brawl the next time you start a run. Okay, cool. Smith's story. Oh, interesting. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of Smith's story so far. Watch the Clay forums for updates. We'll be adding more soon. Why do I have a pets now? Because I found him in the middle of the street and thought this will be a good idea. And yes, that is genuinely what happened. I found it in the middle of the street and went, hey, fine, lovely. It's a lovely little snail friend. Prestige unlocked. The inheritance. I can now try Prestige 1. Probably a bit unfair to try Prestige 1 since I haven't technically gotten through the entirety of his sort of session, but still. Let's see, so... Is there any others? No, apparently I haven't actually finished any other runs. No, because I think all of the others get really quite difficult. That one was really easy because it's only a partial one. But anyway, oh, there you go. That's Grifflin's. Shame they don't have all the game finished yet. Oh, I mean, in fairness, if I wanted to do more, there's 2 characters in full. You know, I'm fairly certain both of them are fully realised campaigns. It's only Smith, the latest character, that has that little bit. Oh, you know that. Oh, fair enough then. But yes, I suppose arguably it's a shame they have, you know, they don't have it finished yet. But I suppose it takes time. Ah, fair enough. Yes. No, I suppose that is a bit of a shame because I didn't know about it. So I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm gonna do a little bit of... I think this is what it's called. Taking a bit of a guess, but yeah, there you go, that'll do. Going to do a bit of the Witcher board game, and then we might finish early. And you might as well know this now. There probably won't be Sunday afternoon at home for the foreseeable future. I don't know precisely how many weeks it will be, but I'm likely doing Dungeons and Dragons, so it's probably going to be cancelled for the next X number of weeks. So, CD Projekt Red can explode. No, say it ain't so. Let's see who to be. I've definitely been Geralt in the past. Definitely been Dandelion. Yes, I definitely have. So I don't know whether I have been Triss. I'm not entirely sure whether I've been Zigrin. I don't think I have been Zigrin. I think I'll be Triss. So everybody can be a computer except me. With a bit of luck, we will succeed. It's apparently in the frozen north, so we'll be cold at the very least. Oh yes, we can speed that up to 5 times. So ondale, Geralt, ondale. And the amount of times Geralt has been a fucking woman, he is almost always on the lay. Right, got to choose a quest. Got to choose a quest. Draw 1 good fortune, suffer 1 foul fate, and advance the war track. Well, that's not good. Each hero who does not obtain a success suffers 1 wound. Well, that's not good, is it? God, there's always a consequence to everything. Okay. So, let's see then. They're both worth 8 at the end, I think. So they got 3, 5 and 3. 3, 5 and 3. So, in terms of victory points, they are worth exactly the same thing. Go to Mahakam is relatively easy. Go to Dwan Canal is easy enough. Spend 3 coins. That's going to be easy. Spend 3 purple. So that would require 7 purple. That requires 4 purple and a coin. So, fuck it. Accursed jewellery. Go for it. You see what I did? Oh, the on the lay thing, I'm assuming, is what you saw. Okay. I need to find out where Mahakam is. Oh, it's over there. Well, that's convenient. Not so convenient is the fact that it's red icons, which is unfortunate. Where is Sintra? Sintra's over there, over there, over there. Right, so what we'll do first is we'll pop to Mahakam because that's where I'm supposed to go. So let's go to Mahakam. Side quest completed. Yes, early victory points for me, although Geralt is equally early in his victory points. Investigate or develop. Can't help but think it's going to run roughly the same notion as Geralt. Development early will mean everything else is later, is easier later. Okay, when you encounter obstacles at the end of your turn, you may spend 1 energy from this card to ignore all obstacles in your region. I'm assuming... Yes. Okay, so I can recharge those. When you draw quest cards, draw 1 additional quest card. Choose 1 card to keep and discard the others. I think the Crow's Shroud is probably going to be the more pertinent and useful at this point. So, resolve. Select a card. Illness. Okay. I don't think that's classified as an obstacle. No, I don't think it is. As you vomit, shiver and sneeze, things start slipping out of control. Ew. Suffer 1 super wound or discard 1 of your development cards. I will suffer a super wound. Don't really want to suffer a super wound, but I will nonetheless suffer a super wound. Well, for now I'm not going to do a huge amount of investigations, so we'll go with that. And then off you pop, lads. Go, go, go! How do you like it? Why don't you like it? Go, go, go. Dandelion's turn. He's chosen his quest to go to Dwan Canal. Oh, he's facing a ghoul early, which means he is definitely going to lose that fight. Witcher Sign, Heliotrop. That's a good one, I think, if memory serves. Although Quen and Igni. Quen and Igni are basically the ones you want with him. So, we are after purple, we are after... I tell you what, let's just spend that gold now, since I have it. Oh, unless... Okay, maybe it will auto-spend at some point. Yeah, I think it might auto-spend at some point, that's fine. Travel to... So I've been to Mahakam, we're aiming for Sintra. Here... We do want some blues. I need to check how many blues I need, but yeah, it's probably going to be a case of Wizima to... Just flitting between Wizima and Maribor. So for now... We'll probably need more blues than purple, so we'll go with blues. Let's check in information, that's the one. So she needs 3 blue clues for a blue doodah, and then I need 4 purples in general, so cool. Super. No, well, I think it's technically critical wounds they call it, but I can't fully remember. No, it doesn't immediately say it. Anyway, let's develop. Dear, let's develop your powers. Your magical powers are entirely required. Once per battle, you may spend 1 of these energies from this card to produce an eye squiggle. You've got to shoot now. Ah, fair enough. I hope the investigation is a success as well. Divination. You may spend 1 from this card to look at the top 2 cards of any investigation deck. I'm not using the investigation deck at the moment. Mostly because of my super wound. Resolve obstacles. Oh, I see. If I use the shroud now, I can ignore the obstacles. Yes, I will do that then. Although I don't know when I'm going to get around to charging that, because I'm going to want to develop for quite some time, but we'll see. Off we pop. Oh, yes, of course. Still not quite quick enough for my taste. I would prefer it to be even swifter than this, but there you go. I suppose you can't have everything. Except if you really want everything. You know, some people get everything. Triss's turn. Right, let's pop to Maribor. Get myself a purple token. Yes, indeed, get a purple token. Yes, I think development is probably the best bet. Right, so when this card enters, place an energy. I'm gonna, I suppose, call it energy, I don't know. Teleportation. When performing a travel action, you must spend 1 energy to move along 1 or 2 additional routes. Yeah, we'll have the thunder. She brings the thunder indeed. Unfortunately, foul fate, yeah. You are jostled on the street and you fall under the wheels of a speeding wagon. You will heal in time, but the wagon isn't ever going to function again. I don't really give a shit about the wagon, oddly enough. Wound. Probably easier to wound my preparation skills at the moment. Yarpen's turn. Oh, he's been whacked in the bush. Ouch. Oh no, there's a monster on the loose, but at least it's Geralt, because if there's a monster on the loose, who are you going to call? Geralt. He'll bust up the monster. Yes, he will. Back to Wizma. Izzy, Wizzy, let's get Wizzy-ma. Blue for me, please, thank you. And now let's develop some more spells. You may spend 1 from this card to place 1 on any spell you have. Can't be used during rolls. Once per battle, you may spend an Eye of Magic to produce 1 doodah, roll thingy doodah. Yes, let us have that. Resolve the obstacles. I mean, I'd prefer not to take another... I'd prefer not to take a foul fate at all. But you do get a VP. I'll take a chance on the mystery one. Oh, that's worse. That is definitely worse. Well, I suppose we'll put it on develop for now, but next turn we'll have to heal myself, I think. Roll the bones, roll the bones. Okay, this one... Nope, a sword into a defense is not going to be helpful. Produce an eye, yes. And then what we'd want to do is spend an eyeball to produce a sword. And that way we have 2 swords to actually win the fight. Marvellous. End my turn. I'm going to have to start preparing those potions and lotions and spells and wells. Put spells in your wells, yeah, sometimes.